Hello, everyone. It is Pat, and welcome to Self Care Sunday. I'm just going to wait a few minutes here to see if we get joined by people since I just came on. So, Self Care Sunday. Well, for those of you who may not know me, my name is Pat, and I am a Reiki practitioner. I have a business called Relax Life Coaching because I'm a big fan of relaxing. and and I also feel it's something that's really important to help us manage stress, to promote healing, etc. And the idea for Self Care Sunday came about from actually talking to a friend of mine. And we were just, talking about the stress of our jobs and things like that. And I think I had shared with her something that, I was doing. I was to take care of myself. And she's like, I really need to get back to self care practices, because without them, let's face it, we all end up feeling, drained. We can get into a space where we feel like cranky when we're not taking care of our own well being. And self care practices can just, they go beyond, you know, getting a massage or getting a treatment of some kind. Those things are all really good, and they are very much part of self care. But there's like a whole, a combination of things. We have to give ourselves time to relax, to take time out from a busy schedule. Give ourselves time to relax, unwind, enjoy peaceful moments, and be with our own inner being, be with who we are. Maybe have an observation of our emotions and really be willing to take care of ourselves, and to allow ourselves days where we just don't have a schedule. I know sometimes I find myself caught up in um, that loop of, when the weekends here, especially after a work week, and you only have the 2 days of the weekend to get things done. Maybe you need to get laundry done, food shopping, food prep, and but you get to the weekend and a part of you just wants to crash. And you do need that time, we all do, where we can crash, take a nap, take some time to recover, refill our cup, refill our well. Okay. And so what I was hoping to do with Self-Care Sundays was to come on and talk about some of these topics and challenges that we have with self-care, but also to provide some help with that. Today I was going to take some of us who are watching through a Reiki healing session, because it does help us to relax, unwind, and relaxation promotes healing. It opens space for solutions to things to come in. It opens up our intuitive abilities, and it just the relaxation of the tension in the body can help let go of like that cortisol, that stress hormone, help reduce that. Oh, I got my kitty, howling in the background. I hope you can't hear her. So if you're watching this, either, live with me, or, it as a replay, I hope you get some benefit out of it. And, especially give yourself, time. You can watch it obviously more than once, but carve out some time for yourself to give yourself permission to not have to do anything. We all have times where we need to not have to worry about people needing our time and attention. So give yourself some time that you can carve out to just not have to do anything except relax. Okay. So if you do come on and you're here with me live, and you can jump on the chat and, let me know what your name is and maybe where you're watching from. Um, that would certainly, that'd be making it more fun. Of course, it's entirely possible that with this live tonight, that no one's on it live. Maybe everybody's out doing other things. Oh, I've got a kitty cat in the background here who's calling for my attention. Yeah. So she sometimes jumps up here and brings her attention and presence to everybody and introduces herself, sort of. So, anyways, with that in mind, what a Reiki healing session is, if some of you don't know what that is, Reiki is a very gentle method of, it's a technique, okay, of relaxation that's primarily done with the laying, like through the laying on of hands. But it helps to relax, helps us to relax, get into a deeper state of relaxation, which oftentimes promotes healing, okay? And, Reiki can be done in person. It can be done remotely, is what we'll do here today, okay? And it's really a nice experience. Sometimes people see all sorts of colors and or different images that go through their mind. Other times for other people, it's just a very deeply relaxing experience that gets you to a space of relaxation that that is a little bit deeper than what you go, unless you fell asleep. And so it helps to put you in that space where I call in between waking, but you're not asleep either. Okay. It's a very deeply relaxed space that's just really great to be in. Okay. So, with Reiki, what we do when we take you through an experience is I am going to kind of just take you through a brief guided meditation. Okay. And then after that guided meditation, I'm going to stop talking. And for, maybe 10 or 15 minutes here, we're just going to let the Reiki energy work on you. All right. For however, Reiki is an energy that is not limited by time and space, and it tends to go to where it needs to for people. So you'll just be able to relax, not think about it, and allow it to work on you. So it's helpful to be in a place where you might not be disturbed. Okay. Or, have lots of, if you can find a quieter space where there's not too many loud noises, and maybe have a journal handy, something to write down, something to write things down on. Because after you're done with this, after we finish the healing experience, you might want to write something down that came to you during that time. Okay. Something that was, whether it was visual images, or whether it was just resting and peaceful, or, whatever it may be. You just might want to write something down that, bubbled up to the surface for you. Okay. So I'll wait a few more minutes here to see if, just for, people to find, to take a minute or so to find a quiet space. All right. If you're listening to this and replay. And you don't have to be laying down, although you can be. You can just be sitting up like I am today. All right. And during this experience, you can move. I mean, obviously, I'm going to have some water with me here when I take you through it. You might want to have some water nearby too for yourself. And just, I know one of the self-care things that I did today, and this is before we get started and going on things, is I got to go to the beach. And that's one of my happy places. And, it's a great self care practice to have a happy place that you go to outdoors. Mine happens to be the beach and the ocean. And, you know, I felt like good things come to those who wait, because it may have taken me 3/4 of the summer to get there, but it couldn't have been a more perfect day. The temperature was great. It wasn't too hot and scorching. There was a beautiful breeze that was just right. An incoming tide, so you had the sound of the crashing waves, your feet in the sand, the smell of the ocean air, and oh my gosh, there is just nothing more. It's going to make for a good night's sleep tonight, I tell you. But we need things like that to, nourish our spirit, to nourish our soul. And, you know, our connection with nature is a very solid self-care practice. Now, the ocean might not be everybody's thing. Maybe you hike outdoors. Maybe there's some other outdoor thing that you do that makes, gives you that same feeling. Okay. So anyways, let's get into a little bit of our, because we're coming up on 15 minutes here that we've been into this. So I want to make sure you have some time to really experience this, okay? What I'm going to take you through today is, as I mentioned, it's a Reiki experience that you can use for self-care, and it's called the Ocean of Holy Love. So it's a Reiki experience that, helps with healing on a variety of things and variety of conditions and or issues, okay? So it's just very soothing, and it feels really wonderful, okay? And like, as I mentioned, you might see things, you might see colors. I'm reading a little bit about it. That's why my face is turning to the left here. It's very soothing. It's like working with liquid light, okay? And it helps your entire body to relax and promote healing. You might also see flames too in this, in the liquid light, okay? So I don't want to, tell you what you'll be experiencing. Obviously, it's everybody's experience is uniquely their own. So I'm just sharing what some people have noticed in their experience. Now, these holy fire experiences are created by a gentleman by the name of William Lee Rand, and it is something that you have to be attuned to Reiki to take people through. Okay, so we just want to relax during this experience. Take a nice deep breath and allow yourself, just surrender. Okay. Don't try to direct it in any way. Just see and, notice how it works with you. Okay. So I'm going to get some music going here, and let's see. Because music is always important. And since today was an oceany day, that's why I picked the Ocean of Holy Love. And we're going to listen to kind of some of the ocean. Okay. I think you probably may all be able to hear that. Okay. So this is the Ocean of Holy Love experience. Just take a couple of nice deep breaths. Okay. Close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths. It's a beautiful day. It's warm and sunny. You're walking down a path in a beautiful forest. And as you breathe into yourself, you breathe in the life energy of the forest. And with each step that you take, you can feel the energy of the earth flowing up through the bottoms of your feet. And as you walk along, you notice up ahead that it's getting lighter. And that you're coming to the edge of the forest. As you walk out of the forest, you notice the path is getting sandy. And you hear the sound of the ocean. Walking out into the beach, the ocean is before you. It's a wonderful day, and slowly you begin to walk along the beach. As you walk along, you notice a log has been washed up on the beach, creating a nice place to sit and lean up against. Go ahead and sit and relax against the log. This is no ordinary ocean in front of you. It's the ocean of holy love. Listen to the sound of your breathing and imagine it is the sound of the waves washing up onto the beach and flowing back into the ocean. The ocean of holy love is guiding you. Follow the guidance. Now you can continue your experience as long as you feel guided to do so. And when you're ready, take a couple of deep breaths. Bring your awareness to your eyes. And slowly open your eyes and come back to the room that you're in. And just take a few moments, if you did have some paper and a pen handy, to write down your experience. So now you've had a little bit of a Reiki experience, and hopefully you're in a much more relaxed space, maybe a more grounded space within yourself. And, you can go off to a peaceful night's rest and have a better night's sleep, perhaps, and maybe even a better day tomorrow. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. whether you were here watching it live or whether you were watching the replay. Please do let me know in the comments how you liked the experience, okay? And I look forward to seeing you again because I hope to continue these self-care Sundays to help you relax and take care of yourself. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.